Yo, 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 what up? What up? It's your boy Hard8, the truth for YouTube. Favorite commentator, man. Your boy Hard8, the truth. Alright, man, what's good? What's good? We here, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? We here. What's good, man? Welcome, man. Welcome. Nobody likes me. And that's okay, because I don't like y'all anyway. Fuck all y'all. Let's get it. What up, man? Yeah, man. Y'all see it, man. Super duper megaton gigantic major PS5 leak, man. Via my sources, man. My sources. You know what I mean? I found my sources at the end of a motherfucking rainbow, man, and they gave me the info. They gave me the 411. You know what I mean? I found my sources at the end of a rainbow. It wasn't a pot of gold. It was sources. It wasn't a motherfucking pot of gold. It was my sources. God damn it. Yeah. Don't be mad. Yeah, man. So, yeah, we got some things to talk about, man. You know, there's too much fraud going on this YouTube shit on the internet, period. It's too much fraud going on, man. Everybody want to feel special, man. Everybody want to feel special even when they not. You know what I'm saying? But they want to give off that motherfucking illusion that they're important, man. And that's the problem with human beings, man. It ain't even just the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just on the internet. This is like in real life. Everybody wants to feel more important than they actually are. And I don't get that. Like, what the fuck? That's the problem. That's why clout chasing happens. This is why people do these type of things. But we're going to talk about it, man. And this ain't really this whole sources thing been going on. Y'all remember this was a couple of years ago? No, y'all remember this was going on like the beginning of last generation? Remember Rich of Review Tech was running around talking about his little birdies and all that shit was just lies and wrong information. Y'all remember that shit? Because I made a video back then about motherfuckers running around talking about their little birdies, told them this and told them that and all that shit. Y'all remember that shit around the beginning of last generation? Matter of fact, you can probably go back and look. The video's still up. You know what I'm saying? Still up from people that want to be like, that want to feel like they more important than they actually is. Want to get some pats on the back as if they some fucking industry insider or some shit. And this is like the last straw. It's like, goddamn, like stop it, man. Like just stop it. Shit is ridiculous. But anyway, man, it's another episode of AGS Lite. Episode 4, man. We got to talk about these sources and shit, man. Because if ain't nobody else gonna say it, I will. You dig? Because I don't need none of these motherfuckers to be my friends. Fuck all these YouTubers. Give a fuck about none of them. I ain't trying to be on your podcast, and I don't need you to be on mine. So I don't need to play nice. And when you say some dumbass shit, I don't need to ignore it because I know I'm going to ask you to be on my podcast next week, and I'm hoping I don't piss you off in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't need none of that shit. So I don't really give a fuck. You dig? I don't need you to be on my podcast. I don't need you to be on mine. So if you say some dumbass shit, then, you're going to get called out for it. That's just what it is. Ain't no try to admit that you was wrong and run off. Nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because if this was, just like I said on Twitter, okay, let's just back it up, right? So yesterday, I was looking at a thread because Rand, y'all know Rand Althor, the man with the million. What's his other joint slogan? This one really made me laugh. The first dude with a million gamer score at E3 or some shit like that. I'm the first dude that went to E3 with a million gamer score. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, how Lucas said, okay, cool. Like, what the fuck does that mean? That's a stripe? Is that a stripe? What is going on? My God, this internet shit. This shit is a fucking disease. This shit is going to be the death of humans. Like, I'm the first man at E3 with a million gamer score. Oh, who gives a fuck? Who cares? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a mean person. You know what? Tonight, I just don't give a fuck. All right? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just a mean person, but if I don't know, if I'm supposed to fucking be, that's supposed to be like, that's supposed to mean something? Am I supposed to applaud that? I don't fucking know. Anyway, so I'm looking at a thread. So it was like, somebody was like getting at him about, this rumor of Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC. This is yesterday. So, he was very confident and talking very spicy. Like, yeah, it's going to PC. This ain't PlayStation Now or none of that shit. Like, it ain't about PlayStation Now or nothing. He was talking real spicy. So I made a tweet. I said, what makes Rand credible? What makes him credible? Because he got 1 million gamer score? What the fuck that mean? What makes him credible? This is a real question. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what makes this man credible. You dig? Now, on the flip side, or on contrary, I would love for this to be true. You know what I'm saying? I still hope it may be true. But as of right now, it's not. You dig? But anyway, I'm like, what makes him credible? You know what I'm saying? So this is funny too, because somebody hit me up, oh man, you don't like nobody. Why you attacking Rand? I ain't attacking him, I'm asking a motherfucking question. What makes this man so motherfucking credible? This is yesterday. So then 24 hours later, news come out that yes, Horizon Zero Dawn is going to PC via motherfucking, PlayStation Now. The shit that he just said wasn't going to happen the day before, and I questioned, why is he credible? 24 hours later, bow, shit blows up in your motherfucking face. So I guess his thing was, I'm going to accept it real quick. I'm going to accept my L and try to move on and hope this thing go away. So by the time I got on Twitter today, I seen some of your favorite YouTubers, and I ain't going to say no names because I just don't feel like, I don't feel like putting on that ether beat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to keep it clean. They know who they are. I don't want to put that ether beat on. Y'all got to understand, man, if I don't say somebody's names and some shit, I'm saving them. I'm doing them a favor. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to put that beat on, man. But anyway, I get on Twitter and I see everybody like taking it easy on them after spreading this bullshit ass motherfucking rumor. So I'm like, damn. I wonder how these motherfuckers would have been acting if it was Crap Gamer. You know what I'm saying? But since it's Rand Al Thor, or whatever his fucking name is, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay because it's Rand, the man with 1 million. It's okay. But if that shit was Crap Gamer, Mooch, Zaire, or anybody like that, these motherfuckers would have been going in. But since it's him, niggas got different energy. So my whole thing is like, I told y'all that these motherfuckers in this community is a bunch of dick eaters. They are dick eaters. You know what I'm saying? Dick eaters, biased dick eaters. Everybody gets the same motherfucking treatment. You dig? Keep that same energy. Now, you ain't got to get all crazy. And, you can roast a motherfucker and keep it, nice. But say something. Don't just give this man no motherfucking pass. Say something. Because if it was Crap Gamer, motherfuckers would have had a lot to say. But since it's fucking Rand, motherfuckers want to give him a pass. Nah, keep that same motherfucking energy. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy. Jack moved Johnny, then they lost his motherfucking mind over this damn rumor. You ain't got nothing to say when this shit come out to be fucking false up to this nigga who's spreading it? Come on, man. That's crazy to me. That's just nah, that's bullshit. That's it's like some bullying type of shit, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's bully the weak dudes and the other dudes, let's just let them slide and shit. Let them go. Don't say nothing. Nah, that's bullshit. Straight bullshit. So I said what I said, and then Rand he responded. He said something like let me get the response. Something along the lines of he's not a liar and he accepts his L or some shit like that. And that's all fine and dandy. That's all great. Yeah, whatever. That's all fine and dandy. That's cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, accept your L, whatever. You ain't got no choice. The fuck? Like you doing us a favor or some shit like that by saying you accept it and all that. You ain't doing us a favor. What you doing? You ain't doing nobody no favor. You ain't got no choice but to accept that L. You know what I mean? Because the shit was bullshit. You know what I mean? As far as right now, it was some bullshit. And that's the thing when it comes to these motherfucking these rooms. And this is the thing. So I told him, he said it wasn't for clout or attention and shit. You know what I mean? So I hit him back and I'm like, well, what was it for then? Like, what was the point? If it wasn't for clout or attention, what's the point of spreading that rumor? A rumor at that. You know what I mean? Like, if your sources give you some information, quote unquote, your sources, if they give you some information, why not just hold it until it comes out? You know why? Because that wouldn't be beneficial to the person that has the information. That won't help the clout. That won't help the attention. Because if you hold on to the information and then once it comes out and you say, well, I already knew about that. That's not going to help you, right? Because most people are going to be like, yeah, whatever. You ain't know about this. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So that's not going to help you. So you want to hurt. You get this information and then you want to run to Twitter to tell this information. And then if it does happen, then what comes with that? So if it does turn out to be true, what comes with that? Oh, shit. Damn, Rand is really an insider. Oh, you really got the 411. Oh, you really got inside info. So obviously you want some type of fucking recognition. You want some type of fucking clout. Because if that wasn't the case, then why not just keep this information to yourself to see if it comes to fruition? I mean, to see if it comes true. No, you ran and told everybody because you want the motherfucking attention that comes with that. You want the clout that comes with that. Because if it ain't about that, then you would just hold that information to yourself and see if it turns out to be true. But like I said, if it turns out to be true and then you tell everybody you knew about this already, it's not going to help you. What's that going to do for you? That ain't going to get you no followers. That ain't going to get nobody. Nobody's not going to be patting you on the back for that. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody. So I said, I wonder how your favorite YouTuber would be acting right now if it was Crap Gamer spreading that Horizon Zero Dawn bullshit instead of Rand. I keep telling y'all this community is full of dick eaters. Hate me or love me, I keep the same energy. Now, I don't have no problem with Rand. I don't have no beef or no shit like that. And I'm observant, all right? And I seen that this motherfucker was being handled with kids' gloves because people like them. You dig what I'm saying? So it's okay to bully others that you don't like, but when it comes to somebody you like, oh, give them a pass after they was spreading some bullshit. Give them a pass. But like I said, if it was Crap Gamer, these motherfuckers would have had a conniption and it would have just been all out fucking assault on on Twitter, right? We know it. Come on, let's knock it off. Let's not act stupid. We know exactly what the fuck is going on around here. We've been around long enough. So we know. He said, I can admit when I am wrong. Yeah, you have no choice. And I am holding this L as they say. As they say. So he ain't even really fully accepting that L. But I think most people know I didn't make it up for views or clout. I don't lie about shit. Well, it looked like you lied this time. So I responded with, where's my response to this, man? Hold on, I'm in the wrong section of my Twitter. So I responded, I'm like, let me just get exactly what I said, because I'd rather do that. You dig? Because it's some bullshit. What'd I say? Oh, I said if it's not for clout or attention, then why spread it anyway? Wouldn't the smart thing to do is sit back and wait? What's the benefit of spreading such a controversial rumor if it's not for clout or attention? See, that's my thing. What was the benefit of leaking this information that you supposedly have gotten from your sources? What is the benefit of doing that if it is not for clout or attention? Because again, if this comes out to be true, then what? You get the pats on the back. You know what I mean? You get the praise of having this inside information. You get the praises of being connected. This goes back to people wanting to feel important on the internet. This is what that goes back to. So you throw something against the wall and you hope it stick. You know what I mean? You hope it fucking stick. Because if this, and if this was turned out to be true, then, nobody wouldn't be saying, all right, let's move on. No, you'd be wanting to sit there and accept your accolades and all that shit. But now that it's not true, I guess ain't nobody supposed to say nothing. I took my L, as they say. I'm holding the L, as they say. And, move on. You know what I'm saying? Move on. let's not stay on this for too much longer. You know what I'm saying? And then I see some people, oh, if this turns out to be true, his get back gonna be crazy. What you mean? Ain't no get back. He already accepting that it's wrong. If he was really, really 100% sure on this, he would still stick by what he said. Like, yeah, I don't care what the announcement was today. I was told from some reliable fucking people, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't know no more than me and you. They don't know no more than me and you. All this insider shit, it's the same shit Review Tech was trying to do at the beginning of last generation, or this current generation. The same shit, oh, my little birdies told me this or told me that. It is bullshit. Anybody can get on the fucking internet and say they got these sources and all that shit, and then when shit hit the fan and it turns out to not be true, then you blame it on yourself. Oh, well, my sources, they lied to me, or they were wrong, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's also another thing. You should even if somebody is telling you something that may be credible, you should always sit back and wait and see what happens. So now you blaming your sources that these people that we don't even know who they are. Who are they? You should be putting them on fucking blast for setting your dumb ass up and having you out in public looking stupid. You dig? Or you know what? Better yet, show us the text messages that went back and forth, or the DMs that went back and forth of these sources. Oh, I bet that don't exist, right? Because you talk to them directly on the phone. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? At least have that. Show the DMs. You can scratch out their name. You can cover up their picture. Show the DMs that you probably got a week ago or 2 weeks ago from these so-called sources telling you, yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is going to fucking PC. And it's not PlayStation Now. See, if you did that, if somebody did that, then you could be like, all right, cool, yeah, his sources, somebody trolled the shit out this man. But then again, you should be smart enough not to run with any old thing that somebody tell you on the motherfucking internet. You should just wait and fucking see. You dig? So, again, this all comes down to people wanting to feel more important than they really are. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And it's not just Rand. It's a lot of people that be running around talking about this sources and all that shit. Listen, I don't know what is so hard for people to just wait. That's it. I don't even pay attention to fucking rumors. I don't care to even listen to fucking rumors like that, dog. Like, I don't give it too much energy. It's like, oh, Horizon Zero Dawn coming to PC, or PlayStation exclusives are coming to PC. Okay, cool. I hope it's true, but that's about it. I'm not really putting all my eggs into one basket on any of that. You know what I'm saying? May talk about it on a podcast or some shit like that, but I am not going to run with no motherfucking rumors and just be spreading it around as if it's fact or some shit like that. It's just like, all right, cool. I hope the PlayStation exclusives go to PC. You know what I mean? That would be great. That way we can play our favorite games in the best possible way. I hope it will, but I'm not giving that shit too much energy. And if I do acknowledge it, it's probably only going to be that one time. Once the rumors keep on going, I ain't even paying attention to that shit no more. I'm just going to wait until the shit to see what happens. Even today, when I first got on Twitter and I seen that Horizon Zero Dawn was going to PlayStation Now, and everybody was like, oh, so that's what it was. It's going to PlayStation Now. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, well, coming to PC natively doesn't mean that it's all the way, that it's not possible. So maybe we should just wait before we start running along. But then when I seen, some people like going some, kids gloves type of shit, I was like, nah, fuck that. It doesn't make no sense at this point in time. Why put it on PlayStation Now if it's coming to, PlayStation Now is really just a streaming service. It ain't really got nothing to do with PC. So that's a possibility. Like I said, we could hope that it comes natively, but it's looking like that may not be the case. But this is something that most of us want to be wrong about, right? Like PlayStation exclusives coming to PC and all that shit. We want to be wrong. Gladly would be wrong. I would gladly be wrong in this situation. If this shit turned out to be like true, it does come to fucking PC. Motherfuckers would gladly be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Take all the roasting and all that shit. Go ahead. It's all good. It's all good. I would gladly be wrong. Only thing I'm saying is this. Have that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody get no motherfucking passes around here, dog. If somebody's saying some crazy shit, you should call them out on it. Again, you don't have to be disrespectful or nasty or anything like that when you call somebody out. When I was talking to Rand on Twitter earlier, it wasn't no name calling or anything like that. It was just like, yeah, shit don't sound right. You know what I mean? So you can call somebody out and not be disrespectful. It's just have the same energy. That's all I'm saying. Have the same energy. It's too much favoritism going on around here. It's too much bias shit going on around here. And I'm telling you, it's because everybody got a podcast and they know they want to fill them seats. So they got to play nice. They got to be fake and phony and play nice. Oh, he wrong as fuck, but I ain't going to say nothing because I'm probably going to want him on my podcast in the future. But like I said, if it's somebody they don't give a fuck about or want them on their podcast or care at all, like a crap gamer or a mooch or something like that, them motherfuckers would go off. People would have been going off on Twitter right now. Y'all fucking know it. Y'all know it. I ain't up here telling no lies. We've been around here long enough. We've been on this motherfucking internet shit, this Twitter shit. We've been around long enough. We know how it goes. We know how it goes when certain people say certain shit. It doesn't happen with me. A lot of the shit that, a lot of things that people be saying, I done said years ago. But ain't nobody never paid no attention to that shit. But now, when it's coming from certain people, all of a sudden it makes sense and all that. Like, see what I'm saying? We done seen this shit happen time and time again, man. All I'm saying is keep the same energy. That's it. He needs to be called out for this bullshit ass motherfucking super duper megaton gigantic man. Major motherfucking leak. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Point blank. God damn. Point blank, period. Keep the same energy. Doesn't matter who it is. And that's one thing about me. I always kept the same energy. I always keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? From everything. Rather, even when I was on Weapon Wheel, if Kid Smooth say some dumb shit, he get roasted just as well as fucking BG. It wasn't no favoritism and shit. Like, motherfucker, if you saying some off the wall shit or you talking some type of shit and you needed to be exposed about it, then you gonna get exposed. It don't matter who the fuck it was or who it is. Keep the same energy. Let's stop with the favoritism shit around here, man. People around here talking crazy. Everybody got these dumbass sources. That's why I was making them tweets. Because everybody got these dumbass sources or everybody, I'm telling you, this is it, right? Everybody wants to feel important. That's why you got people coming up with dumbass predictions and shit like that. I predict that Sony is going to talk about the PlayStation 5 in the next 3 months. What? No shit, Sherlock. No shit. Wow. Wow, Nostradamus. Wow, your predictions are crazy. Like, no shit. These fucking easy ass predictions. It's like, no shit. What do you want? What do you want? You want a pat on the back? No shit. Of course they're going to. I predict that the PlayStation 5 is going to be released next year. No shit. Wow. Your predictions are so on point. Like, duh. It's okay, man. This shit is crazy. It's just like that dude that y'all seen in the news, right? Just past, we're going to talk about this on AGS podcast, right? But y'all seen that dude that was working at Wells Fargo and he stole like $88,000 and he was on fucking social media posting that money and shit all on social media just to prove to a bunch of fucking strangers that he had some type of money. That clout chasing is real, dog. It is a hell of a drug. It's going to be the fall of humanity. Like, it is crazy out here what people is doing just for a little bit of fucking attention. And this is one of them, man. This is one of them, pulling sources out of thin fucking air and claiming that you got some insider info. So people can praise you and give you a pat on the back and say, wow, you know what you be talking about. This motherfucker stole all this money from the bank and was plastering it all over social media. Looking for fucking clout and attention, man. My God, it's crazy out here. It is fucking, people just can't chill. They come to these rumors, just relax. Just fucking relax and just wait until we get the info. There's no reason why you have to know right now. You have to know at this very moment if something is true or not. Just relax. And this is something that I've been preaching for a long time, even when it came to these Xbox corporate slaves. Stop jumping out the fucking window and just wait. Don't run around talk about the Xbox is going to destroy the next PC. The Xbox is making PC irrelevant and all of that, all because of a bunch of fucking rumors and shit like that. Just wait until an official announcement. Like, the internet is not going nowhere. You know what I mean? You want to talk shit, rub it in people's face, that is not going nowhere. There's not a fucking time limit on how much shit you can talk or how much bragging you can do or some shit like that. So all you got to do is be patient. Wait until you get the official specs. Wait until you get some official information and then run for the fucking hills. People do that shit right now, and then when the official information comes, then they stuck looking stupid. Now, motherfuckers then, gathered all these receipts, they posting it, showing it off, and now you looking fucking stupid, all because you couldn't be patient to talk shit. You couldn't wait to fucking talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Even like with the Xbox, right? This whole 12 teraflops, that's not official. The 12 teraflop thing is not official. People assuming it's 12 teraflops because Microsoft said that it's going to be double the power of the X. So people think, okay, the X has 6 teraflops, so that means the Series X is going to have 12. And that's not even official. But then people already are running with that and trying to throw it in people's face and using it in these console wars and shit. And it's like, yo, that's not even official. Just wait. It's only a small amount of time before all of the information is going to be out there. All you got to do is be patient. It ain't no need to have to say anything now, because then when the official information come out, now you out here looking fucking crazy. Now you out here looking stupid. Just wait. You got some information that Horizon Zero Dawn is going to PC. All you got to do is just sit on that and wait. Pause. Just wait. All right, cool. I'm going to see what happens. But no, you run to the internet and tell everybody because you're looking for a pat on the fucking back. There's no other, I don't really understand any other way why somebody would do something like that. Again, I just told y'all, if you wait until the official announcement and then you tell everybody that you already knew this, most people are not going to believe you. They're going to be like, yeah, whatever, fuck out of here. And they're going to keep it moving. So that's not going to be that's not going to benefit you in no way. No way, shape, form, or fashion is that going to benefit you. But if you can get that information out before it's official and then it turns out to be true, well, that'll be a huge benefit for you. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge benefit for you. That will increase your subs. That will increase your followers and all of that shit. People will be like, yo, this dude, everything he said has come true. I'm going to start following him and shit. Like, you know what I mean? That will increase your fucking internet, quote unquote, internet status. So this is why people like to put information out there and just, just hope it stick, right? Because just like I said on Twitter, so it's okay to just make up some bullshit as long as you admit that you're wrong. Like, okay, I made up some shit. It didn't work out like I was hoping. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, man. I accept my L's. You know what I'm saying? Let's all move on. That's it. Like, I'm telling you, that's throwing shit to the wall and hoping that it sticks. That's throwing shit to the wall and hoping that it sticks. I feel like if you got some insider, right? You got these inside sources, and they give you some information, and then you jump out the window, and that information turns out not to be true, you should expose the fuck out of your sources. Why would you protect somebody that got you out here looking like a fucking dummy? If somebody gave me some inside information and I jumped out the motherfucking window and that shit turned out to be fugazi, nigga, I'm exposing your dumb ass. I am not taking this. Like, no, I really had an inside source. This motherfucker really told me this. You're getting put out there on the motherfucking front line. I ain't accepting that shit. I ain't going down by my motherfucking self. Because first of all, you fucking clown me, told me some old bullshit, and now I'm out here looking stupid. Nah, I'm letting motherfuckers know. Fuck that. Listen, this is the motherfucker that told me, dog. This is the motherfucker that told me. So it's just funny. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, I don't have no fucking beef with nobody. I just seen there was a whole lot of favoritism going on today. That's it. That's it. If you're going to call people out, call out everybody, dog. Call everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't have to be disrespectful about it. You could have definitely got in that man, you know what I mean, got on that man, pause. You could have definitely got on him about that, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to turn a blind eye and shit. You could definitely call motherfuckers out without being, you know, disrespectful and shit. I called Jack Move out when he was going crazy last week over this rumor. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't disrespectful like that. I mean, at least I didn't think I was. I don't know. I didn't think I was disrespectful. I don't know. Well, you know, at the same time, we all gauge things differently and shit. So something one might see as disrespect, another might not. Just like the whole Jaffe thing, right? Jaffe was talking crazy. But some people don't see it like that. Some people just think he was just on some, some cool. Jaffe was roasting in the most nonchalant way. He was roasting. He was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? He was talking shit. No, see, the thing is people are used to, like, when somebody is like roasting or talking shit or whatever like that, people are used to people being loud and cursing and all that shit, loud, obnoxious and all that. That's what people used to. But when somebody is like calmly roasting your ass, they're not speaking in a high tone, they're not cursing or anything like that, it's not registering for some people. Some people just think it's just regular. Nah, this motherfucker is talking shit. It's a fact. I'm listening, I'm like, hold on, am I tripping? You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker is getting his shit off on some nonchalant type of shit. I mean, yeah, we used to roasting being the motherfucker screaming, cursing, motherfucker, fuck you, you nut ass nigga. We used to all of that type of shit. So when somebody roasts from a different point of view, we don't really recognize it. We like, is he roasting, or I don't really know. Is he? You know what I mean? Like, he was coming at Jack, right? He talking about motherfuckers not having a job and all that shit. Like, I don't know if he know Jack's situation, but for people that do know, this nigga was getting his shit off. He was getting his shit off. That's how I seen it. I'm listening, I'm like, oh shit. Oh, he hitting below the belt in a nonchalant way. It was so calm and it was so almost respectable. But it's like, yo, this motherfucker is roasting right now, yo. Like, this motherfucker is roasting right now. Like I said, maybe Jaffe didn't know. I'm quite sure he know, because it seems like he's very acceptive of being fed information, right? Like, it seemed like he's acceptive of that. I mean, people could send him videos, he'll check it out. It seemed like he listens to people. So if that's the case, I'm quite sure people told him about Jack Move Johnny's situation, and he went on that fucking podcast and he started pointing out shit that seemed like it was direct shots at fucking Jack Move. Or maybe I'm fucking tripping, but that's how I seen it. I'm like, yo, this man is taking direct shots. No, he's not screaming. He's not raising his voice. He's not cursing. But this man is taking direct shots. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? He's taking fucking shots. He talking about niggas not having a job. Come on, man. When motherfuckers take shots at Jack Move, what's one of the things they say? Which one of the shots they take about him not having a job and shit like that? So, come on, man. Was it a coincidence that Jaffe brought that up, or he just was winging it? That's some shit that you got to take into account. To me, it looked like he was getting at niggas. He was getting at niggas, and that's that. That's how I see it. But like I said, some people gauge disrespect and things like that in a different fucking way. You know what I'm saying? In a different fucking way. I would have told Jaffe, yo, relax. Like, yo, calm down, fam. Like, hold up. Stay on topic. A motherfucker working or shit like that ain't got nothing to do with this. Stay on topic. You know what I mean? Stay on motherfucking topic. So people see things different. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games and shit like that. But that man was getting at niggas. You know what I'm saying? In a nonchalant way. In fact, I got to start doing it just like that. Some real calm, cool, collective roasting. Because that roasting is very effective. That roasting is very motherfucking effective, dog. So it's like, it's cool. It's cool, man. But yeah, it seemed like he was roasting to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he wasn't doing it in the typical fashion that we may be used to. Like I said, we used to, people raising their voices, cursing and all that, name calling and all of that type of shit. So we used to roast coming in that type of form. So when it does come in another form, we're not really used to that. We like, hold on, is he talking shit? Hold up. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of confused. Is he talking shit or not? I don't know. I'm going to have to listen back to this. I'm going to have to listen to this, later on or some shit like that. We're going to have to play this back. I'm not really fucking sure. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But that's how I seen it, man. Like I said, man, I see the cup is half empty. So maybe it's just me and my thought process that makes me think that like that was like he was saying some shit. He was a white man roast. He was definitely saying some shit. Jaffe was on Weapon Wheel podcast this past Sunday to discuss calling Jack Move a moron and shit. He called him Jack a moron or whatever like that. He even corrected him about that when Jack was like, "You called me an idiot." He was like, "Nah, I think I called you a moron." Like, hold on, this nigga is getting, he on some sly shit, like some sly, you know what I mean, throwing his little shots and all that shit. It's like, yeah, man, I think he on some he on some fucking sly shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I don't know. It sounded a little crazy to me, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, man. Keep that same energy, people. That's all. Don't show favoritism to the motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? And all these sources and shit, like, fuck all that shit. Just wait until Sony or Microsoft, because it's going to be, listen, let me tell you something, right? There's going to be, leading up to the reveal, to the official reveal of both consoles. Like, we know the Xbox was revealed, but we talking about the real reveal. Like a reveal. Like, all the specs, what's in it. Leading up to the reveal of these consoles, there's going to be a whole bunch of this shit from a bunch of different people. My sources are telling me this, they're telling me that. Some of this shit might stick, a lot of this shit won't. But there's going to be a whole lot of this shit leading up to the official reveal and everything that's under the hood. And then also to the launch. There's going to be a whole bunch of my sources this, my sources that. All you got to do is just wait. That's it. No need to rush to the internet to talk shit, boast and brag. It ain't no need for that. All you got to do is wait. Everything you need to know, everything you want to know is going to be revealed sometime or another. It's coming. You just need to be patient. Don't jump out the window. This is why motherfuckers is always collecting receipts and all that shit. Don't jump out the window. Just wait. Everything you want to know, everything you need to know is coming. The info is coming. Everything about these consoles is coming. What these consoles can do is coming. We're going to see it all. It's going to be all out there. And in a matter of time, it's going to be right in your house, on your entertainment center. It's going to be right in front of you. In a matter of time, you're going to be unboxing these fucking consoles and hooking it up to your motherfucking TV. And everything you need to know is going to be right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is fucking wait. Wait. Now, the people that don't want to wait, I'm sorry. All I see it as, you're trying to get some fucking cool points. You're trying to get some cool points and make people feel like you are an industry insider, or make people feel like you are important. That's it. That's what I think about for the people that can't wait. You want these people to make you feel important and give you a pat on the back. So you running out with all types of motherfucking, leaks and all of that shit. And then when the shit don't come true, now you looking stupid. Now you stuck with your motherfucking dick in your hand. Pause. You dig? So it's like, you might as well just wait. Avoid all this. Avoid me. It's like, no, I ain't no fucking body, man. Who am I, man? I ain't nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. That shit funny to me. Hey, did y'all see that new attachment to the PlayStation 4 controller? That shit is fucking stupid. That shit is dumb as hell. Like, come on, PlayStation. Y'all couldn't do better than that. All the money y'all have made, y'all couldn't come up with a legit controller with some fucking back buttons. Really? Really? That shit looks stupid as fuck. How much they gonna charge for that shit too? Because I know it got like an OLED screen and all that. They doing all this shit to these controllers, and y'all be out there spending all this money on these controllers, and you still garbage. These controllers are not gonna make you a better player, man. Y'all spending all this money, damn it, $200 on that fucking Elite 2 controller, and you're still garbage. You spending all this money on a controller, and the motherfucker with a basic $50, $60 controller is mopping you the fuck up. Cause you garbage. Don't matter how much you spend on these controllers. It don't matter how many buttons that motherfucker got. It doesn't matter the functionality or none of that shit. If you garbage, you garbage. That Elite controller is not helping smooth. It never helps smooth. The first Elite controller, the second Elite controller, it never helped smooth. He's been a bum since the beginning of time. He's a bum. He can spend $150, $200 on a controller, get the scuff, the rough, the tough, whatever else they want to call these controllers. A nigga still garbage. Save your money and just get you a basic motherfucking controller for your basic ass skills. That's it. These super controllers ain't gonna do nothing for you. You're still garbage. That shit funny to me. Shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Spending all this money. I can't even like. I think the Elite 2 controller. It looks very nice. Very nice looking controller. I'm quite sure it feels even good in the hand. Right. I cannot bring myself paying $200 for a fucking controller. $180, $150, $200. I just can't bring myself to doing something like that. I just cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Motherfuckers got all these goddamn controllers and they still garbage. Shout outs to Jet Life, man. 504, man. Shout outs to you for the first super chat, man. They haven't been coming in tonight. I think it's because I'm talking about Rand, man. These motherfuckers is crazy. But say no. Shout outs to Jet Life. He said, Hard8, what you think about Fast and the Furious game? Oh, Lord. Yo, that game. I mean, It looks trash. It looks terrible. First of all, it looked like a game from about 2 generations ago. Like we can't even be. That shit don't even look like a 360 or PS. They're like a mobile game. It looked like a fucking mobile game. Like it's horrible. It is horrible looking. It's probably gonna be a horrible game. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. That joint look trash though. Train. I think they want full price for that game too, don't they? They want $60 for that game. That game, don't buy that game at launch, people. There's no need to buy that game at launch. That game will be in the bargain bin within the first 2 weeks. All right, don't buy that game at $60. You tripping. Do not buy that game at $60, people. Don't do it. It's gonna be in the bargain bin really fast. That shit is going to be in the bargain bin really fast. That shit like a PSP game or something, man. Like a PSP, PS2, Xbox. I don't even know. That shit don't even look as bad. I guess you could say it looked like a Switch game or some shit. I don't really know. That shit trash, though. It looks trash. Anyway, we'll see how everything else turns out, but I don't have no high hopes for that at all, man. If it was like a real AAA development by a respectable studio or some shit like that, you know what I mean? I would definitely be looking forward to it. For the most part, I like the Fast and the Furious movies. Actually, speaking of Fast and the Furious, I just started watching through the collection because I got the 4K collection. They came out with like a 4K collection that got all of the movies, from all the way from 1 to 8. So I just started. I watched one yesterday. I think I watched part 1 yesterday, and I'm about to start 2. So part 1 is definitely not the best one either. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe if people maybe you don't remember, but if you watch part 1 now, it really wasn't all that good, man. And some of that acting, man, goddamn. But going back to the beginning of the first movies and shit, it's just like, damn, remember when this series was about car racing and shit? But what I also realized while I was watching part 1 is that I feel like where would this series go if they just stuck to car racing? Like where was it going to actually go? You know what I mean? You can definitely understand why it went from where it started to where it's at now, because it could definitely get there. You know what I mean? Because even with Too Fast, Too Furious, they were starting to move towards like more of an action type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it is a dramatic change between 8 and 1, but I felt like it was a natural progression that made sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you go back to 1, you can really kind of feel like, yeah, if they would have kept it on this note, this wouldn't have worked for too long. You know what I'm saying? This wouldn't have worked for too motherfucking long. Because you got to remember, they was criminals to begin with, right? So leading to where they at now, it makes sense. It kind of makes sense. You dig what I'm saying? And that's probably why the movies are making over $1 billion now, because most people feel the same way. So shout outs to Tupac Academics. Damn, I ain't seen you in a minute, player. What's up? He said, what you playing nowadays, man? I might get some slack for this, but Apex is still my go-to online game. I want to see you pick it up and get decent at it. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Of course, I'm trying to beat that. I'm also playing GTA 5. Playing through that again. And as far as multiplayer, I'm playing Battlefield 1 and Gears 5. But GTA 5, I'm getting bored of GTA 5. Like, it's finally starting to happen. Like, the boredom is starting to set in with GTA 5 as far as the single player goes, because I done played that game so fucking much. I done beat it on 4 different platforms already, multiple times on each goddamn platform, except the PS3. So that it's starting to set in. It's starting to get boring. Like, I'm not enjoying it no more like I once did. And like I did for a long time. Then I'm ready to move on too. Like, I'm ready for GTA 6 and shit like that. Like, I'm ready for the next GTA. Love GTA 5 as my game of the decade. But I done played that game so much, man. It's only but so many times you can play a game. And we're talking about in a short period of time, right? It's not like I beat the game. Damn, excuse me. Hold on. All right. So it's not like I beat the game and then I play it again a couple of years later. I usually start playing the shit on whatever platform I fucking got, right? So let's just say I beat the game on PC right now and then I get a fucking PlayStation 4 in a couple months for Last of Us 2. I'll end up playing GTA 5 again on the PlayStation. Especially if I ain't got a graphics card. You see what I'm saying? So it's not even like I'm letting time set in before I go back to it. I'm playing this shit like back to back to back in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So it's really just starting to like sink in now. Like it's like, okay, I'm ready to move on. Like I'm ready for GTA 6. Let's go, bring it on already. And you know, that's probably some ways out, but I'm ready for fucking GTA 6, man. God damn. Yes, GTA 5 over The Witcher 3 all day. It's not even a question. The only game that would be questionable with GTA 5 would, in my opinion, would be The Last of Us. That's it. Other than that, yeah, it's GTA 5 over Witcher 3 all day. Witcher 3 is definitely in my top 10, but it doesn't come anywhere close to. It's all the way at the bottom of my top 10. It doesn't come anywhere close to GTA 5 or Last of Us for that matter. So, yeah. But I done played GTA 5 to the fucking, god damn. I done played that shit. I done played that shit too much, man. Way too much. And it's too much of a short period of time. Like, I don't let no years pass before I beat it again. I think since 2013, I have beat GTA 5 every year. At least twice. And that's from different platforms. That's between the PS3, the PS4, the Xbox One, and once it finally came to PC. Since it came to PC, I done beat it fucking every year on PC. So it's just too much. I've been playing that shit too much. Right now, I want to play a single player game, but I'm just so bored. It ain't nothing to play, dog. Like, it ain't nothing to play as far as the single player goes. I was about to download Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition for the PC, but I just beat it on the fucking PS4. I just beat the Definitive Edition on the PS4 less than a year ago, I believe. So I was like, God damn, I just played that. I don't want to play that no more. Then I was going to play Mafia 3 again, but I was like, I don't want to play that no more because that shit is boring as hell. Love the story, but the gameplay it's very boring. It wasn't like that going through it the first time, but multiple playthroughs on that game, nah, I can't fucking do it, yo. I cannot do it. So, nah, I'm good on that one. So yeah, man, I need something to play, but it ain't shit to play, man. I'm about to buy Sekiro. I'm about to buy that shit, man, and just play that shit. Cause I need something to fucking do as far as single player goes. You dig? But other than that, man, yeah, it is what it is. What we got? Shout out to Jet Life 504 for the super chat. Appreciate you, player. He said, "Yo, Hard 8, I'm playing Star Wars Fallen Order at the moment, and I don't see the hype. I think it's just okay. I may or may not finish it. You liked it." I did beat Star Wars Fallen Order. I can understand why you don't see the hype because it ain't really that hype. It's an okay game. It's okay. I agree. It's just okay to me. I wasn't blown away. There was some cool moments from time to time, but I wasn't blown away. I didn't feel like this was like the most amazing shit I ever played this year. And yeah, it's an okay game. That's all it is, man. It's an okay game. That's it. I know some people, it's their game of the year and all that shit. Nah, fam. Nah, definitely ain't my game of the year. Definitely is not. Nowhere close. But it's okay. It's worth a playthrough. It's definitely worth a motherfucking playthrough. It's worth playing through it, and that's about it. I don't see myself ever going back to Star Wars Fallen Order unless they come out with maybe like some good DLC, single player DLC, or some shit like that. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that one. I mean, and I don't like the way it looked. I ain't like the graphics. I ain't like the corners that was cut. None of that shit, man. I didn't like none of that shit. Star Wars Battlefront 2 looks way better than Fallen Order. It's not even close graphically. They like two different generations, yo. Straight up, like Star Wars Battlefront 2 is one of the top 5 best looking games this generation. And the HDR, oh my God, it's another level, dog. Like that shit, that Fallen Order shit don't even compare to Battlefront 2 graphically. So, nah, I'm good on that one. Shout outs to Coco-licious. Coco-licious, excuse me. Coco-licious Chick. Shout outs to you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Never seen you around here before, but welcome. Make sure you subscribe and stay around. Is the Quattro RTX 4000 better than the 2080? Quattro cards are typically not for gaming. And the Quattro RTX 4000, which one is that one? That one is like, oh man, I think that one got like 16 gigs of VRAM or some shit like that, I believe. Nah, those cards ain't normally for gaming, so I don't really know why would you want to buy a Quattro. And I know that shit is pretty fucking expensive, yo. Like, I don't know. The Quattro, let me see what the Quattro is. Yeah. Oh, no. It only got 8 gigs of RAM. Nah, I don't know about that one. 7 teraflops. I don't know if the the RTX 4000, I don't know if that one outperforms the 2080. It may be on par. I don't think it outperforms it, though. And that's really, it's more built for, like, professionals and shit like that. It's built for other shit, not necessarily gaming. I don't know why would you want to buy that for gaming. You might as well just get a 2080 for gaming. Hard 8 just bought Days Gone. What you think of that game, fam? I dropped that game like a bad habit. Days Gone. I'm gonna finish. Once I get another PS4 for The Last of Us 2, I'm going to finish Days Gone. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. It's not that bad. It's cool. You know what I mean? It's nothing amazing, but it's cool. It got a lot better as I was playing, and I think I'm close to the end too. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's definitely worth a playthrough. It's not a game that I would say skip it, like completely skip that shit. Nah, it's definitely worth a playthrough. So yeah, check that joint out. You don't play games with retro graphics, do you? Nah. I come from retro, man. I was just saying this on Twitter and shit, right? I was talking about how I don't think a lot of people really understand how much experience I got when it comes to this game and shit. Like it ain't too many people in this community that excuse me, it ain't really too many people in this community that can really talk games with me. You know what I'm saying? I've been a hardcore gamer since the mid 80s, and I'm talking about hardcore. I was a hardcore gamer when that shit wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like one of the first people in my neighborhood and that I knew that really changed the perception of what a nerd was, right? Because back in the day, gaming was like on some kiddie shit, right? They looked at that like a toy. You know what I mean? That's some nerd shit. Games. Who the fuck play video games? Like, and you gotta even think about it, because I didn't realize this when I was younger, but you gotta look at shit like the NES, the Super NES, them consoles didn't sell a whole lot. At least not even compared to what is going on now. Not even close, right? Like, as bad as the Xbox One is, or as low as the Xbox One sales are, that shit still sold more than the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. And these are classic, legendary consoles. But gaming was such a niche type of thing. It was a niche hobby, and it definitely was something that people looked down upon when you was a grown-up. You know what I mean? Playing fucking video games and shit. So, and like I said, back when I was growing up and shit like that, everybody thought a nerd, you looked at a nerd as like Steve Urkel. Like, that's a nerd. Suspenders, high waters, glasses, You know what I mean? Pens in his pocket. That's a fucking nerd. So in my neighborhood, I was one of the first people that really changed that perception of what a nerd was, because I was a hardcore fucking gamer and still would stab the fuck out you at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, still was like on some street shit. And I was like a gamer, and I never hid it. I never was ashamed of it. It's like, it's who I am. Like, cause I was never like ashamed of hiding gaming. And it's some real shit. It ain't even nothing I'm trying to like glorify, but I was never afraid to say I was a gamer or let people know I played games, because at the end of the day, I'll still beat you the fuck up. Like, I'm not the typical nerd that you thinking about. I'm not Steve Urkel. You're not putting me in a locker. You feel what I'm saying? You're not doing nothing crazy to me. So I was cool with being comfortable with who the fuck I was, because, you knew it was coming from that on the other side. But, I never really had no problems and shit like that. But I don't think a lot of people can really talk to me about these games, man. That's why I don't be really trying to listen to most of these motherfuckers on the internet. This is one of the reasons why I don't listen to Solid Rev. Like, absolutely do not respect his opinion on games at all. Because he started gaming on like the fucking 360 or some shit. And it's like, yo, shut up. Like, when he was talking shit about Resident Evil 2, that's when I really knew, like, yeah, it's the reason why I don't fucking listen to this dude when it comes to fucking games. Because he's talking crazy right now. But, he started gaming on like the 360 and shit like that. Like, he was one of them people that probably always wanted to be a gamer but was too ashamed. Even now, he still struggles with like being ashamed to admit that he's a gamer and shit to people like in the real world and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just ashamed of that shit. And that's something I never was. So I don't really be listening to a lot of these people with their gaming opinions, because it's like they don't got enough time in, man. They don't got enough time and talk to me about this shit. You know what I mean? I was there from the beginning. Like, I used to be in the arcade. I'm in the arcades. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing. Even with this Nintendo shit. Like, all these dudes talking all this Switch and all that. Fuck all that shit. All your favorite Nintendo games, I was a fan and playing those games when they were in their original form. The original motherfucking Mario. The original Mario Kart. Shit like that. You know what I mean? I was playing Mario Brothers in the fucking arcade. Before it was Super Mario Brothers, I was playing Mario Brothers in the motherfucking arcade. I was playing Mike Tyson Punch-Out in arcade. Well, it wasn't even called Mike Tyson Punch-Out in the arcade. It was just called Punch-Out. Like, I'm playing all these types of games. I was in the arcade getting down, getting busy, playing Bad Dudes, Operation Wolf, Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Forgotten Worlds, Altered Beast. All that shit. Midnight Resistance, POW, Prisoners of War, Contra in the arcades, Ninja Gaiden, all that shit. Like, I was there. You know what I'm saying? So when these motherfuckers be trying to tell me about some fucking games, I don't really be trying to hear that shit, dog. Because I was a hardcore gamer before it was cool, before it was popular. You know what I mean? It's a popular thing now, thanks to Sony. You know what I mean? Sony is responsible for gaming being as mainstream as it is today. You know what I'm saying? Before Sony, gaming was like niche. It's just a small thing. You know what I mean? A little small community and shit like that of fucking gamers and shit. I used to have all my gaming magazines. Like, EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly, EGM2, Game Pro. I had all those magazines up until like 1999, and then I had lost them. I got locked up, so I don't know what happened to them. But I had them all the way up to like 99. And I had gaming magazines from fucking 80s, the 80s, early 90s. I had all them gaming magazines. I wish I still had them now, but I had got locked up in 99, so they got lost somewhere along the way. But, man, this gaming shit was this fucking life for real, dog. Like, it's been like that for a long time. So I really can't listen to too many of these motherfuckers when it come to games, because they ain't got enough time in, man. They ain't got enough time at all. I come from a different era where you only had a couple of continues, if you had any continues at all. Where you only had a couple of fucking lives to complete a game, and if you didn't complete it in that time, then, you started back at the beginning. That's why I don't be impressed by people that beat like Hotline Miami and all that. I'm like, yo, You can fucking, this is why I used to be fucking with Jack Moo when he said he got the platinum for Hotline Miami. I'm like, yo, you can die at the same level 2,000 fucking times and still pick up right where you left off. That's not really impressive. Imagine if you had to start all the way from the beginning if you died a certain amount of times. That would be a different, how far would you get then? You know what I mean? Like back in the day when you died and you lost your little 3 men, and you'd be lucky if you had any continues, you got to start all the way back at the motherfucking beginning. Motherfuckers be crying now about having a fucking checkpoint and all that shit. There was a time when that shit did not exist. A waypoint? Look, the Super Mario World, right? Super Mario Brothers. That shit had a maze at the end of the game. That shit had a maze on World 7 too. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing to point you on which way you were supposed to go. You either found out from a fucking book, Nintendo Power, or you found out from friends, word of mouth, or you found out from trial and error. That was it. Ain't no waypoint, ain't nothing pointing you in the direction to go. You had to figure this shit out. You're a little ass kid trying to figure out this fucking maze that don't tell you a fucking thing. In fact, you won't even know it's a maze until it start fucking looping over and over again. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I get to the end of this level? Because it's a fucking maze and you got to hit this shit the right way or you're done. You're done. Time going to run out, you're going to die. Time going to run out, you're going to die. Then when you lose all your men, guess what? You got to go all the way back to the fucking beginning. They did some shit like that nowadays. These gamers would have a fucking conniption. They would be ready to kill something. So that's why I can't take a lot of these dudes serious when they talk about these games. I'm not trying to hear nothing you talking about. Cause unless you got the experience that I got. And most of these dudes don't. And I'm talking about like, that's why I don't be impressed when I go to a gaming channel, I see motherfuckers got all their games piled up in the background. I ain't impressed by none of that. I don't care about none of that. None of that shit means nothing. Most of that shit you bought last week. Some of them games you got off of E3 last week. eBay last week. Or some shit like that. I don't care about none of that. I'm not a collector, but if I would have saved every fucking game and game console I had since I started, wow, my motherfucking collection would be very impressive to people that's impressed by that type of shit. My collection would have been crazy. It wouldn't have been video game nerd crazy, but it would have been crazy. Trust me. It'd have been crazy. But I was never a collector, though. I was never a collector. I get rid of shit. If I ain't using it, I don't want it, or something like that. It's out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I don't be impressed about how many games and shit you got piled up in the background. Shit don't mean nothing to me. Don't mean a thing. Because I really was out here getting busy, though. I was in them arcades. I was there. You know what I'm saying? I was there when Tekken first came out. I was there in the arcades. Virtual Fighter. Let me test y'all right now. Let me test y'all. You know what? I'm going to ask y'all this question. Let me see who can answer it first. What game was the first true 3D fighter? What was the first true 3D fighter? Let me see who can answer this. Let me see who knows the answer to that. What was the first true, and the key word, true. That's the key word. What was the first true 3D fighter? Virtual Fighter? Nope. Let me see who get this one. Mortal Kombat 4? Nope. And Injustice, really? And you can go and look this up. You can go Google it. After I reveal the answer, you can go Google this. All right? But I was there. Battle Arena Toshinden? Nope. Dead or Alive? Nope. Clay Fighter? Nope. I don't think nobody gonna get this. Killer Instinct? Really? No. King of Fighters? Come on, man. Those are 2D fighters, dog. Marvel vs. Capcom? No, dog. First true 3D fighter. Full 3D. Full 3D. Not 3D on a 2D plane. Full 3D. Super Smash Bros. Soul Blade. Nope. Yo, I knew nobody would get this one. This is some good trivia right here. Wow. Let me see. Primal Rage? Really, dog? Balls 3D? No. Fuck no. That game was terrible. Nobody ain't gonna get this shit? Virtual Fighter? No. Street Fighter? No. Nobody ain't gonna get this one. Come on, man. What was the first true 3D fighter? All right, let me try to make it a little bit easier for y'all, because I see y'all ain't going to get this one. Let me just name the console it was on. It was on the Nintendo 64. Bloody Roar. Hell no. No, it wasn't Bloody Roar, but Bloody Roar, that's my shit. Nigga, I had the Japanese import of Bloody Roar. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't be trying to talk games with these niggas, man. What have these niggas do in sacrifice of gaming? I used to walk. Listen, I remember me and my homie, we only had $2 between both of us. We walked 2 hours to this place called Solid Gold that used to sell like football, basketball, baseball cards and all that shit, comic books. They were the only place that had Mortal Kombat 2. Because they had that shit early. They had that shit before all the normal spots that we usually go to play video games. They had Mortal Kombat 2. We found out and we walked to this fucking place. Like 2 hours. Motherfucker, we was like 11, 12 years old. So you know that walk was long as shit just to play Mortal Kombat 2. Just to play Mortal Kombat 2. Niggas blood, sweat, tears in this fucking game and shit. Damn, we finally got somebody. There you go. Rodrigo. Goddamn War Gods. Wow. We finally got somebody. There you go. Motherfucking Rodrigo 4391. War Gods on the Nintendo 64. It was also on the arcade. Was the first true 3D fighter. God, there was a little Mortal Kombat ripoff. Shit had fatalities and all that. But that was the first true 3D fighter, man. War Gods. It was on the Nintendo 64. It was also an arcade. God damn. I knew somebody had to get that motherfucker. Look, he talking about what is War Gods. See what I'm saying? These niggas don't be knowing, dog. Come on, man. I'm taking niggas back. What is War Gods? Just go to YouTube right now and look up some gameplay of War Gods. Wow. Shout outs to Rodrigo, man. God damn. That was fun though. That was some good trivia right there. That was fun as shit. That was fun. That was a good question right there, yo. That was a good question. Motherfuckers ain't gonna get that shit. Virtual Fighter came out in 93. War Gods came. Virtual Fighter wasn't a true 3D fighter. You're not listening. Go look up War Gods and learn something, youngin'. Go look at War Gods and learn something, youngin'. A lot of those fighting games, even though they had a 3D look, they were still on a 2D plane. You know what I'm saying? They were still like on a 2D. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of hard to explain, or I'm just not intelligent enough to explain this shit correctly. But a lot of them 3D fighters, like Virtual Fighter, even though it looked 3D and it appeared to be 3D, it still at its core was 2D. War Gods was the first game that was like true 3D. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. Look, just all you got to do, Google is your friend. Look it up or go to YouTube, type in some gameplay. You'll see. You will see. Hey, I was born in 1996. Hardy cut me some slack. Damn, 96. Shit. 96. No, 96, I was 15 years old. God. A lot of fun, man. A lot of motherfucking fun, dog. Sheesh. A lot of fun. It was an arcade game that came to... Yeah, War Gods was an arcade game. Yes, it was an arcade game that came to the Nintendo 64. Yes. Yep. It wasn't really popular, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like, you know, super popular. But that was like its marketing scheme, right? You know what I mean? Because anywhere you seen like marketing for it, it always had it right there, all big in your face. The first true 3D fighter. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So that was part of the marketing and shit. Like they always will remind you how it was the first true 3D fighting game and shit like that. It's like a Mortal Kombat ripoff though. It had fatalities and all that shit. Some real corny fatalities, but this was back in the day, so I didn't really fucking care. I mean, I love that fucking game. Yeah, it was definitely ahead of its time for what it was doing, but yeah, it didn't take off. Yeah, people kind of ignored that shit. Yup, people kind of ignored that shit, man. But yeah, War Guys. Damn, that was a good trivia, man. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can come up with some other trivia. Ah, man, that was a good one, though. Shit. I got to think of something, because that one just came out of nowhere. I got to think of some more trivia for y'all youngins, man. The youngins. But now I got a lot of time in these games, man. I'm telling you, man. It's just, that's why it's, you know what I mean? I could be kind of, I'm not going to say like arrogant, but I don't be really trying to listen to a lot of people, man, because they can't really hang with me when it comes to this shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much time in the arcades and all that shit. Like, all the way back when, I'm from an era where when arcade games came home, that was like a huge deal. Like, when we first knew Street Fighter 2 was coming to a home console, the Super Nintendo, man, that was a huge deal. And that motherfucker was $80 too, dog. Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo was $79.99. $79.99. I remember the ad in the Game Pro. Yeah, that ad. Yeah. Everywhere it was marketing, they always talked about War Guys and that being true 3D. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout outs to if you just arrived to the live stream, then you would have to go back to the beginning to understand why I titled the video the way I titled it. You know what I mean? Right now we just shooting this shit right now. We're not even really talking about the original topic of the video. We just playing around, man. We just talking shit. Arcades was a big deal back then. That was the benchmark for graphics. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Arcades was definitely the benchmark for graphics. Like, the thing about arcades was, you got to understand, with the home consoles, they were so weak compared to arcades that when you got an arcade game that came home, it was like, it was a night and day difference, but we didn't care. All we know is we are able to play a game that we spend money on every day at the arcade. We can now play it as much as we want. But there was dramatic differences between the arcade version and the home version. But Street Fighter 2 was pretty close. You know what I mean? Street Fighter 2 was really close to the arcade. Street Fighter 2 was really close to the arcade. But games like Altered Beast and fucking Forgotten Worlds and Bad Dudes, Double Dragon, shit like that, them joints were dramatically different on consoles than they was in the arcade. We didn't start getting arcade perfect ports until the Saturn and the PlayStation. That's when we started to get games that matched the arcade. Even the 64, the translations wasn't like perfect. Cause I remember Cruising the USA on a 64 was very different from the arcade. Like, it wasn't the fucking same, dog. It was definitely different. But one of my favorite games on 64, and it came from the arcade, but it was on 64, was San Francisco Rush. Yo, San Francisco Rush was fire. And I remember in the arcade, that game was $1.50, dog. That game was expensive as fuck. But yo, that shit was fire. I was happy as shit when I got that shit on Nintendo 64, dog. Oh, man. San Francisco Rush. That shit was super fire. Hey, shout outs to JLife504. He said, Hard 8, have you ever played the Simpsons arcade game? Game was fire. Absolutely. Again, I was there when it launched in the arcade. Absolutely. That game was super fire. Matter of fact, I had that game a couple years ago on the Meme Arcade. I had it on the Meme Arcade, and I think I had it on Xbox too. But yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah, I was there for that. That was fire. The Simpsons beat 'em up, super fire. Yeah, once you got the PlayStation and the Saturn, that's when we start getting like perfect arcade ports. Like I remember, like Marvel Superheroes was way better on the Saturn than it was on the PlayStation. Dark Stalkers, that was a perfect translation on PS1. Dark Stalkers, I think Mortal Kombat 3, but it had that loading shit when you change characters with Shang Tsung. But yeah, man, shoo, good memories, man. That was some good ass memories, man. That's when gaming was lit. That's when fucking gaming was lit, dog. Alien vs. Predator Arcade was fire. Killer Instinct going, yeah, Killer Instinct. Well, Killer Instinct Gold on a 64 was more based on Killer Instinct 2. We never at the time, we didn't get the original Killer Instinct at home because it took too long. Remember, it was supposed to come. Remember when you went to a Killer Instinct machine, it would have that demo. It'd be like, coming to the Ultra 64 in 1996. Remember that shit? Because originally it was going to be called the Ultra 64, not the Nintendo 64. They had the logo and everything up on the Killer Instinct machine. And it was like, coming in 1996, the Ultra 64. And it never came, man. The original Killer Instinct never came home at that time, man. And we ended up getting Killer Instinct Gold. It was like a variation of Killer Instinct 2, which was nowhere near the original. You know what I mean? So that fucking sucked. But I had Killer Instinct Gold. I fucking love that game. That was a time where I just like gaming. I ain't give a fuck what it was. I just like video games. Street Fighter 2 holds it down on arcade. Man, the Dreamcast was arcade dream come true. Yeah, I know. I missed the Dreamcast, man. I got to play the Dreamcast right before I got locked up. You know what I mean? They were already on display like at Funko Land and shit like that. So I got to play like Ready to Rumble and House of the Dead. But other than that, I completely missed the Dreamcast. I wish I was around for that. I was so hyped for the Dreamcast. I couldn't wait to play that shit. Them graphics was insane, dog. The thing about next gen consoles, man, when it's another gen coming out, oh man, back in the day when it was like a new generation coming out, it was like Christmas, man. Oh man, that feeling used to be crazy. That motherfucking new generation, god damn, it's amazing. It used to be amazing because back then, even though there's graphical leaps now, back then, man, the graphical leaps between generations was like something to behold, man. It was different. It was fucking different. Like the difference was between like salt and sugar. Back in the day, that fucking next generation leap back in the day was crazy. Like when you went from the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis and you went to the PlayStation, like, come on, man. That leap was insane. Yo, it was fucking bananas. It was crazy. You don't understand how big the leap was. Going from a Super Nintendo to a PlayStation. Holy shit. It's crazy, dog. Neo Geo was like, I thought the Neo Geo was $1,000 and shit, right? Wasn't the Neo Geo $1,000? I remember the Neo Geo being like $1,000 and the games costing $200 a piece. And that's because the Neo Geo was like an arcade machine and shit. Like it was an arcade. Like there was no ports on the Neo Geo. Whatever you seen in the arcade is exactly what you got at home. And that's why that console cost so much money and them fucking cartridges was the size of a Sega Genesis. Fucking crazy. The Neo Geo was a dream. That was something that everybody dreamed of having, but it was just never going to happen. Never going to fucking happen. I don't know a single person that had a Neo Geo when I was growing up. And I had white friends too, and they ain't had one either. Like, that shit was too expensive. Too fucking expensive. Mario 64 blew my mind. Yeah, that was a big jump. Me and my home, like when the Nintendo 64 was about to be launched. Okay, the Nintendo 64 was launched in I think it was September of '96, right? So that summer, Toys R Us was running this big promotion where they had like 12 Nintendo 64s set up. And you can go in there and just play it all day long, just play it. Me and my homie was going to Toys R Us every single day to play Mario 64. We was in that motherfucker so much every day, we was acting like it was ours. We come back the next day, our save game be going, we in there bitching. Yo, what the fuck happened to my game? Listen, let me tell y'all something. I beat Mario 64 in Toys R Us. In Toys R Us. I never beat Mario 64 at home because when the 64 finally came out, I was burnt out on Mario 64 because I played it so much at Toys R Us. So I never had that game at home. I played all my experience with Mario 64 took place in Toys R Us. I played and beat the game in Toys R Us. Facts. And I collected like fucking 70 stars or some shit like that. Crazy. I played and beat Mario 64 in Toys R Us. I never beat that in a home setting. I never even played the game in a home setting because once the 64 came out and I got one, I was so burnt out on Mario, I didn't even want it because I played it in Toys R Us that entire summer. Like all summer, every day. This is true facts. Every day, me and my homie, we had these two bitches and their mom was never home. Their mom had like a boyfriend and she was always over her boyfriend's house because the boyfriend ain't had no kids. So the mom would always stay at the boyfriend house because ain't no kids. It's just them two. Her kids are at home. She had two daughters that me and my homie was fucking like crazy. During the day, we used to be at Toys R Us playing Mario 64. And then at night, we'd be over their crib. It was summertime, so there was no school and none of that shit. Then at night, we'd be over their crib fucking having fun, watching movies, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? We practically like lived there and shit. You know what I mean? During that summer. Summer of '96. We practically lived at these bitches' houses. You know what I'm saying? We was there every fucking day. They used to go food shopping for us. When they went food shopping, they used to get a bunch of shit that we like. You know what I mean? And her mom just always was at her boyfriend's house. Like they was always home alone, dog. And we used to be in there fucking their brains out. And they had a Nintendo. We used to be playing Nintendo. I used to take my PlayStation over there too every now and then. But yeah, during the day, we was at Toys R Us playing Mario 64 all day long. We was in that bitch playing it like we owned it. Facts. I tell you no motherfucking lies, dog. I tell you no lies. This was a fact. Because I remember we was hyping shit waiting for Independence Day too. I remember we was fucking with them bitches when Independence Day came out in '96. Crazy. Damn, crazy memories. Crazy memories, man. Damn. Too fun, man. You know, one of the dumbest things I ever said in life, I'm going to tell y'all, man. I'm only telling y'all this because I fuck with y'all, man. If I ain't fuck with y'all, I wouldn't be telling y'all this. You want to know one of the dumbest things I ever said in my whole entire life? This is the dumbest. This is by far number one. This is the dumbest shit I've ever said in my life. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm only telling y'all this because I fuck with y'all. Don't tell nobody else, though. This is between us. All right? This is between us. The dumbest shit I ever said in life is, I can't wait till I grow up. Oh, my God. What the fuck was I thinking? What was I thinking? That's the dumbest shit I ever said. I can't wait till I grow up. Oh my God. Boy, if I only knew. If I only fucking knew. I wish somebody would have told me, my nigga, listen, I wish somebody would have told me You don't mean that. You don't mean that. Trust me. You don't mean that. If there's any kids watching right now, which there probably shouldn't be, but hey, if you're here, you're here. If there's any kids right now and you be arguing with your mom, your dad, or you get mad and you say you can't wait till you grow up, shut up. All right? You better cherish being a child. You better cherish every motherfucking second of being a child. Cherish that shit, dog. If you are in here right now and you be running around talking about you can't wait till you grow up, you better shut the fuck up. I'm telling you right now. Because what you got going on right now, when you get older, it ain't gonna match. It is not gonna match. It's different. It's different. You better cherish of not having a worry in the world. Like, as a kid, all you gotta do is go to school. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is go to school. That's it. My nigga, that shit is heaven. All right? That shit is heaven. And if that's you, cherish every motherfucking moment. Because when you get older, everything that you love right now and you enjoy right now ain't gonna feel the same. Weekends ain't gonna hit the same. Staying up late at night on Fridays, chilling in the dark, playing games, ain't gonna hit the same. You dig? Being a child and not having a worry in the world is not gonna hit the same when that ass grow up. So if you are one of them people right now that's saying, I can't wait till I grow up, shut the fuck up and enjoy every minute and second that you can while you are a kid. Because I'm telling you, shit is different. Shit is different when you get older. Now, on some real shit, you could just stay at home forever and you could still live like a kid even though you're a grown-ass man. But you're probably not going to get no bitches. And you're going to feel some type of way. It's not going to sit right with you. It's not going to sit right with you. You know what I mean? When I got home from jail and I had to move back with my mom and shit, even though my mom cool, she don't be on no tripping shit and all that shit. But when I had to live with my mom, it don't feel right, dog. It don't feel right bringing bitches in the house, in your mom's house, as an adult. You know what I mean? As a young boy, you know what I mean? As a kid, you probably sneak bitches in and all that while mom at work. You really don't care. But as a grown man, when you bring in bitches to your mom's house, man, it don't feel good, man. I'm telling you, trust me, it doesn't feel good. But, I had an excuse because I was just getting out of jail. I wasn't really on my feet yet. You know what I mean? It was very difficult trying to get like a job. That's why I started selling crack and shit and went right back to pretty much my old ways, kind of, but not too crazy. I toned it down a little bit, but, I still was, still was out there. But it don't feel good, man. So yeah, you can live like that, but I don't know if you want to do that. I'm telling you, just enjoy being a kiddie. All right? That's the advice I got for you. Enjoy being a fucking kid. Don't sit there, I can't wait till I grow up. Oh, I can't wait till I get older. You don't mean that shit. And when you get older, you're gonna find out. When you get older, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home, I was in a halfway house for a while. Then I went on a run, and then I had to move back. I had to move in with my mom and shit like that. Like I said, it was cool, but because my mom don't be on no sucker nut shit and all that shit. Like, she cool. I mean, I could. Of course, I'm grown. I can do what I want, but. You know what I mean? It's just not really like a really good feeling and shit. This is the thing. This is another thing, right? Like, cause when I was like growing up, I was always fucking with like a lot of bitches, right? That was like life. That's all that mattered. Like video games and fucking bitches. That's it. That's all that matters. Nothing else fucking matters. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I was. That was just my motherfucking personality. That's what it is. It's bitches and fucking video games. Of course, you gotta get money and all that shit, cause that shit don't. You need money for these hoes. You dig? It's a lot different when you're younger. It's not really that big, but when you get older, of course, these bitches are grown. They got jobs and shit like that. You got to have some type of fucking dollars, right? But when I was younger, it was just bitches, 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 bitches. So when I got older, that player shit, because I was a little player. I thought I was a player and shit like that. I was fucking with multiple bitches and shit all the time. When you get older, that shit get expensive. That's why that shit get played out. I think I was telling Black Bond this shit before. I'm like, Black Bond, all that shit you doing now, I been did. When I was a fucking kid, when I was 15, 16, the exact shit you doing right now, I was doing that shit when I was 15, 16 years old. That shit get played out, especially when you get older, because these bitches are fucking expensive. Now, you got bitches asking for you to help pay their rent and all that shit. It don't hit the same. It do not hit the same. So if you living with your mom, this is the only type bitches you can fuck with when you living with your mom. You got to be a sucker for trash. You got to be a sucker for trash. Because I'm telling you, if you living with your mom and you're a grown man, you're not getting no bitches that's about something. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't getting no bitches that live alone and they got their own shit and none of that, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. They not going for it. You know what I mean? They find out you live with your mom, they ain't going for it. Now, you could try to cap them up and be like, well, my mom lives with me. Well, other than that, oh, your mom live with you? Oh, okay, then why you got the smallest room in the house, motherfucker? Why you in this little ass room, huh? If your mom live with you, why you in this little ass room? Nah, you live with your motherfucking mom. If she got the master bedroom, you live with her, motherfucker. She don't live with you. But anyway, them bitches ain't going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? They not going for that. And then when you a player, when you older and you on some player shit, like you on these fucking with all these bitches, that shit is expensive. Expensive. It ain't like when you're a young boy and you could just fuck with all these bitches and they don't want shit but some cookies from the fucking cafeteria in school. They don't want nothing but a couple bags of chips from the corner store. It's different. This is why, and this all plays into enjoy being young. Because once you get older, shit is different, dog. If I could go back to being 16 right now, nigga, I'm going. And it ain't even a thought. It's not even a thought. If I can go back to being 14, I'm going. It ain't even something I gotta think about. Damn, let me think about this. Do I really want to go back to that age? Nigga, I'm going. Send me back right now. Send me back to 14. And I hope I can stay that way forever. But if I can go back, I would go back. It wouldn't even be a fucking hesitation, dog. Not even a fucking hesitation. I'm going. Cherish these motherfucking moments, dog. If you're a kid right now, anybody that's in here, you under 18, cherish those moments, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Because when you get grown, man, shit different. Shit more expensive. Shit is more stressful. All that shit. So all them nights, staying up all night playing video games and shit, it don't hit the same when you grown, man. Unless you do got all your shit together and it's the weekend, that's what you want to do, that's fine. But it ain't like when you're a kid, dog. It's different. It's different, man. But, what I miss? Yeah, you're gonna have to go back to the beginning of the video to get what you missed. But right now, we just chilling, man. We just chilling, talking, relaxing. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. The good days before the Me Too movement. Yo, unblock me on Twitter. 8. I never disrespected you, man. Who the hell is Charlie Stevenson? You got blocked on Twitter. What you do, player? You did something. You did something. You didn't get blocked for no reason. You did something. Oh man. Yeah, if you just arrived, you definitely gonna have to go back to the beginning of the video to see what's going on. Once this video ends, it'll upload and you can watch it from the beginning. But yeah, nothing major. Nothing too major. Like I said, I don't have no beef with nobody and shit like that. It's all good. I just call it how I see it. People don't like that, man. People don't like truth. Don't be what they say the more what they say, how that saying go, like the realer you are, the smaller your circle or some shit like that. Something like that. I think that's what they say. People don't like that shit, man. People don't like being called out for nothing. They don't like you pointing out nothing. Some people just want to be on some fuck shit and leave it at that. They don't want you to call them out. I don't know. I can't really help it. If I see some dumb shit, I just be like, especially if I see some dumb shit come across my if I see some dumb shit come across my Twitter feed, and a lot of times I'll be seeing dumb shit, it be from people I don't even follow. And that's probably why I don't follow them, because they always be saying some dumbass shit. I wish Twitter would stop that shit. I wish Twitter would stop showing me shit from people I don't follow. Like, if somebody I follow, they like a tweet, that's their business. Why are you showing me the tweets that somebody likes? That should be their business. Now, if they retweet some shit, okay, that's different. But if somebody likes a tweet, why are you showing me? You know what I mean? That's their business. What they like is their prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Why am I seeing... I mean, sometimes I'm going down my Twitter feed and I'm seeing shit from people I don't even follow. I don't follow these people for a reason, obviously, so I don't want to see what the fuck they tweeted. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times, I'll be minding my business, looking down my Twitter feed, looking at tweets from the people that I chose to follow, and then here goes some dumb shit sliding across my goddamn timeline. And a lot of times it be some corporate slave shit. This is why I be telling y'all, a lot of people be acting like they not corporate slaves, but yet they be liking and retweeting shit that corporate slaves say. You know what I mean? If you liking a tweet, if somebody says that they're gonna blow their fucking head off if a multi-plat goes to PC, and you fuck Sony or some shit like that, and you like that shit, obviously you feel the same way they do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You need to get this work. I don't want to see other people fucking tweets. Obviously, I don't follow. So I be going down my timeline looking at tweets from people that I follow, and then here comes some dumb shit going across my timeline. It's like, oh my God. Well, it's public. This is what motherfuckers want. So, yeah, let me put my 2 cents into it. And then there you have it. Like, God damn, I wish fucking Twitter stopped showing me people tweets that people I follow tweets that they like. Like, damn, that's their personal business. If it ain't a retweet, I shouldn't see it. Damn. Shit is crazy. And the thing is, you can turn off retweets. You can turn off certain people retweets. Like, if somebody retweet too much, or somebody always retweeting some bullshit that you don't want to see, you can turn that off. But as far as I know, you can't turn off the tweets that people like, so they still end up on your fucking on your timeline. Like, I be seeing tweets from fucking Porter Rock, the sassy leprechaun. I don't want to see Porter Rock fucking tweets. Why am I seeing them? So I guess the only thing around it is, like, you just got to go and either block that person or fucking mute that person. You know what I'm saying? So you don't see they fucking tweets. But it's like, I don't want to see these fucking corporate slaves and they fucking tweets. I'm good. Obviously, if I did want to see them, I would fucking follow them. But obviously, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, don't show me nobody else fucking tweets. Shit is stupid. I definitely, my likes, the shit I be liking be on point, because I gotta make sure I like shit. See, I be liking shit that remind niggas of what's really going on, right? Like, y'all running around with all this corporate slave shit, all this pussy bleeding shit. Let me show y'all what y'all should be focusing on. Look at this fat ass. Look at this bitch. This bitch sexy as shit. She got a fat ass. Like, come on, come back down to fucking reality. Like, all that shit you talking about this plastic, that shit don't mean nothing. You should be trying to get up in some of this. You see this on your screen? Focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Focus on that, motherfucker. Oh, man. Shout outs to B Fife. What up, player? Be loving these AGS Lite, player. You be coming through when the streets be dry. Had a few extra bucks. Merry Christmas, nigga. Keep that foot on the corporate slave necks. Facts. Shout outs to B motherfucking Fife, man. I think B Fife, if I'm not mistaken, B Fife was like the first person I became cool with on YouTube all the way in 2009. I remember B Fife. I remember he had like 2,000 subs or 2,500 subs or something like that. And I remember thinking like, yo, this dude got a lot of fucking subs, man. Like, he was like a motherfucking celebrity and shit. Like, yo, this dude got 2,500 subs. Oh, shit. I think he responded to me or some shit. I think he was making like a Madden video. I left a comment. He responded to it and shit. I felt all special. I felt all special. Like, yo, this dude with all these subs fucking responded to me and shit. Holy shit. That's crazy. You know what's crazy? Because I'm not like a starstruck person and shit like that. Like, I don't give a fuck about stars and all that. But when it came to like niggas on fucking YouTube and shit, it was like, oh shit, all right, go, what's up? He fucking talked to me and shit. Yo, that shit was too funny, dog. Yeah, I think that was like the first person I was cool with on fucking YouTube. Yo, you know what? And B Fife has been cool ever since. Never had a problem with B Fife. I think me and B Fife, we even had a fucking podcast together. We had a podcast way back called Bottom Line Reviews. In fact, the fucking videos are still up. I remember we did a review for like Dead Space fucking demo, I think it was. Wasn't it Dead Space Fight Night or some shit like that? Yeah, we had a podcast called Bottom Line Reviews, just me and Fife. And Fife been solid ever since 2009. 10 strong years, B Fife has been solid. Never had a problem, never had an issue, never had an argument, none of that. You know why? Because B Fife all these years kept it 100. Never had a fucking problem. So that's just for the people that's always saying, oh, why you fall out with everybody you cool with? Because the people I fall out with, they usually did some nut shit. That's why. But people that don't do no nut shit, I never fall out with. B Fife is one of those people that I've been talking to and cool with since 2009. Nigga, when I ain't had fucking 100 subs, I was cool with B Fife. And he stayed solid the whole 10 years. So, yeah. So, you know what I mean? That makes sense? That makes sense? Yeah, people I fall out with, they did some nut shit. So that's just what it comes down to. People that didn't do nut shit, I don't fall out with. So, yeah. It is what it is. What else we got? Job Turkey, J-Eazy too. Me and Job Turkey had a slight little hiccup, but it was nothing crazy. Honestly, the thing with Job Turkey, is because there was a point in time where I had like a chip on my shoulder and shit, and I was kind of looking. I'm gonna be real. I was kind of looking to prove myself to a bunch of fucking niggas over the internet, man. I felt like people didn't believe what I was saying, or people didn't believe. I guess you could say I felt like people didn't believe my background or some shit like that. Like there was a time where I'm like, yo, I need to show these motherfuckers, like, yo, I'm really about that life. Like, I need to show these niggas I'm really about mine. So there was a time where, I mean, this may be a little fucked up, but there was a time where I was hoping that I got into something with a nigga from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to really show niggas on the internet, like, yo, I'm really about this life, dog. Like, this ain't just talk. Like, I ain't up here just talking. Like, I would really fuck some shit up. So I was looking to, like, get into some shit with a Philly nigga. And I'm like, yo, if it's a Philly nigga, I could easily meet up with that nigga. Like, yeah, let's go. But, yeah, other than that, nah. You know, Job Turkey, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog, J-Eazy. I was just talking to J-Eazy yesterday. He definitely going to be on Any Given Sunday podcast this week. So, but yeah, there was a time, man, where I had like a chip on my shoulder, man. I'm like, hold up, man. These niggas think I'm a joke. Oh, these niggas think I'm playing. Oh, they think I'm making this shit up. Oh, they thinking this shit is a game, huh? Okay. I can't wait for a Philly nigga to step up with that fly shit. But yeah, it was like, I was tripping, man. I was on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't feel like that no more. I don't care. I mean, I got this shit. I got this internet shit. I think, all right? I think I got this shit mastered now, right? I mean, I think I got it mastered now. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. I'm really not bothered by much anymore, man. People talk shit, run their mouth. They got a bunch of shit to say. I think I'm good now, man. I've been chilling, right? I've been chilling a little bit, right? I think so, right? You ain't heard that ether beat in a long time, so I think I'm good now, man. I think I'm all right. You know what I mean? It's a learning process. You know, this internet shit, man. You know, if you not used to people talking to you crazy, and then you get on the internet, man, it's a process, man. And for me, it was a slow process. That was something that I struggled with a lot. You know what I mean? In the early years, I struggled with like ignoring people. I struggled with a lot of that shit, man. Even now, man. Even now, sometimes, man, I struggle with ignoring shit, man. But yeah, back in the day, man, I was really bad at ignoring people, man. Cause I just wasn't used to like people talking shit and that's just that. So I used to struggle with that shit. I think I'm good now. I do a lot more ignoring than y'all probably are aware of. But yeah, man, I think I'm good now. I think I'm alright. You dig? I think I'm alright. Yo. I was not clout chasing back in the day. Everything I had, every problem I had back in the day, it was legit, dog. I had legit reasons, man. I was not clout chasing. You gotta understand, I was cool with people that didn't even have no subs. Like, I was cool with people that wasn't big at all. I wasn't clout chasing. I wasn't clout chasing at all. I just, you know what it was? It was like a lot of times too. I had like a bunch of different morals and shit. Sometimes, like a lot of times, you know, this is something else that I kind of struggle with too, and I struggle with it a lot even back then. But a lot of times I had a problem with like bringing the streets to YouTube, and that's definitely not the thing you should do. Like the way people act on the internet and the way people act on the streets is not the same. It's not the same codes or nothing like that. Like it's not the same. So you got to remember that. You got to remember like, yo, this ain't the motherfucking streets, man. Like all that honor and loyalty and all that respect shit, a lot of that shit does not matter on the internet, and people don't follow those types of rules, dog. So you got to remember like this is not the fucking streets. You know what I'm saying? You also got to remember like these are not your fucking friends. Shit like that. You know, and you know, sometimes, you know, it's not something that you can just pick up. It's just a habit. If you got a habit of who you are, man, trying to change who you are or act a different way or act a certain type of way because you're in a different environment, man, everybody is not quick at adapting. You got to know how to adapt really fast when you get to like this internet shit. If you're trying to do this internet shit, you got to learn how to adapt. If you want to, man, you know what I mean? Because you got to become a fucking scumbag. For real. You got to become a piece of shit if you want to like really get anywhere on the internet. You got to become like a fucking piece of shit. It just is what it is. Just like, you know, it's just like anything in life. Like you got to play the game, man. You just got to play the game properly. It's like billionaires and shit like that, right? You think them billionaires got there by being nice and being and being real? You think them billionaires got there by being 100% real? That ain't gonna get you for real. That really gets you nowhere on the internet, dog. Being real, being truthful, being none of that. Being the truth of YouTube is not a fucking badge of honor when it comes to YouTube. When it comes to YouTube, that is like a no. Like no, do not. Don't be no real nigga, dog. That ain't gonna work here. That does not work on YouTube or this internet shit. That does not work. You got to play that game, dog. You got to network. You got to act like you like people when you really don't. You got to do all that shit. And that's if you care about, you know, having a big channel or some shit like that. Or if you care about having a big following, being real ain't going to get you nowhere. I'm telling you right now, it ain't getting you nowhere. All that real shit, I'm a real nigga. No. All right, that's cool, but this ain't the place for it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the place for it. And that's one of my biggest motherfucking problems. That's always been my big problem because I don't know how to fucking put on a show. I don't know how to perpetrate. I don't know how to fraud. I don't know how to play no game. I don't know how to act like I like somebody I really don't like and shit like that. I don't know how to fuck with people I really don't fuck with. I don't know how to do that shit. So that's always been my motherfucking problem. You know what I'm saying? That's always been my problem. So, yeah, you can't bring that type of shit to YouTube if you're trying to, you know what I mean? You're trying to really blow up on YouTube. You cannot, that real shit, you got to check that shit at the door. Facts. Facts. You got to check that shit at the door. You got to play nice. You got to be a phony motherfucker. You got to act like you like people. You got to just be cool. You want people on your podcast and shit? Be nice to everybody. You know what I mean? Be a dick eater. Yeah. You know what I mean? Be a dick eater. That way when you finally send out that motherfucking Batman sign, the motherfucker will be like, yeah, man, come on through. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All I said was this, right? I said, why y'all ain't treating Rand the same way y'all would treat Crap Gamer if he would have got exposed for this fucking rumor? You dig what I'm saying? Now, if I reach out to Rand tomorrow, and you know, I didn't disrespect him or call him out his name or anything like that. We had a normal conversation, right? But I'm quite sure he probably ain't liking Hard 8 right now, right? So if I reached out to Rand tomorrow and I was like, yo, Rand, man, you want to come through and be on AGS podcast? He probably like, probably ignore the fuck out of me. Fuck no, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, hell no, I want to be on AGS podcast. But if it would have went the other way around, you know what I mean? If I would have been like, hey man, come on man, chill man. Don't do my man Rand like that. Don't do my homie Rand like that, man. Don't call him out for this fucking this crazy outrageous rumor. Don't do my man Rand like that. You know what I mean? If I start fucking attacking other people that's coming at him for lying or for making up some shit, then if I say, hey, Rand, man, you want to be on my podcast? He might be like, oh, hell yeah, man, I'll come through. What time is it? Because he remembers, like, yo, this man was fighting for me on fucking YouTube and shit. Even though deep in your mind, you know this nigga is wrong and you know he should be called out for it. But you want to make sure he comes on your motherfucking podcast. So therefore, you're going to play it off. Oh, man, don't do my man Rand like that. Don't do my homie like that. What? It's okay, man. Don't do my homie like that. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? And even if you don't feel like that, you think in your mind it's smart for you to do that because you know, damn, I want this nigga to come on my podcast next week. So yeah, let me play nice and act like he ain't do nothing wrong and it's okay. But like I told you, if it's somebody that you don't give a fuck about, you don't care if they ever come on your podcast, then you'll be roasting the fuck out of them. I.e., if it was motherfucking Crap Gamer. He wouldn't have got this. Nobody wouldn't have been like, hey man, come on, man. Don't do my man Crap Gamer like that. No, hell no, the nigga wouldn't have said no shit like that. Hell no, don't do my man Crap Gamer like that. Nigga would never say no shit like that. Motherfucker been going in. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really care to have that fucking relationship with a Crap Gamer because of who Crap Gamer is. They don't care to have that relationship. But somebody like Rand, then they gotta touch it up and show him. Even though they know they should be going in, and they would be if it was a Crap Gamer, they gotta play it off. Oh man, don't do my man Rand like that. You know what I mean? Because he want that. You know what I mean? Rand is like he is a big deal with these corporate slaves. And I need this nigga on my motherfucking my podcast. So I'm gonna play nice and act like what he did was perfectly fine. But see, me, I ain't gonna come like that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now you can either handle that or you cannot. It's okay with me. I don't really care because I don't need you to be on my podcast. You know what I'm saying? I really don't give a fuck. So yeah, it's different. It's different out here, man. That's what it come down to. No, you ain't missing nothing much, man. We just talking about, we were talking about people when they fake ass sources and shit like that and spreading rumors and all that shit and how people was pretty much letting Rand slide for that outrageous rumor he was spreading and not giving him the business. And like I said, it don't have to be nothing disrespectful or nothing like that. You ain't got to call him out his name or anything like that or say nothing crazy. You hope he die. You don't got to say none of that shit. But goddamn, you got to at least give him some type of work for spreading the outrageous motherfucking rumor. Because like I said, and I stick by this, and y'all motherfuckers know I'm 100% right. If this was fucking Crap Gamer spreading that same motherfucking rumor and it turned out to not be true, y'all know it would have been a different reaction. So all I'm saying is keep the same motherfucking energy, dog. Keep the same energy. You know what I mean? The same way you would roast Crap Gamer for saying something outrageous, do it to the man with $1 million. That's all I'm saying. It's no beef. It's just the truth. And at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Rand is somebody that people probably want on a fucking podcast, so they made sure they was playing nice and made him feel at home and shit. Made him feel like he ain't do nothing wrong and made him feel like it was just an honest mistake and shit like that. It wasn't no honest mistake. This shit was a motherfucker stood behind it. I seen him talking spicy to other people yesterday when they were challenging his his credibility, and he was talking spicy because this is what it was. He was sticking by that shit or whatever like that. So now that he's wrong, you know what I mean? He ain't getting roasted like he should be getting roasted for spreading the bullshit ass rumors. Spreading rumors, not like, first of all, spreading rumors ain't never been like a good thing. Like, I don't know where y'all niggas grew up at and shit like that, but spreading rumors has never been like a great thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you spreading some shit that turn out to not be true. You're not going to hear the end of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You're not going to hear the end of it. So a rumor is a fucking rumor. You don't spread rumors, dog. That's just what you don't do. You don't spread rumors. You know what I mean? Keep that shit to yourself and tell otherwise. Other than that, you don't spread fucking rumors. So when you spread crazy rumors, causing an uproar in the motherfucking community, and then the shit come out to not be true, then there should be some type of fucking roasting for that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, depending on who would have been spreading that type of rumor, they would have been getting roasted into the motherfucking ground. But since it was Rand, the man with 1 million, all of a sudden, people want to play nice. And I know why they playing nice, because they want that nigga on their podcast when the time comes. So they got to play nice. Can't piss nobody off. Got to just keep it real with them because they somebody that you want to deal with. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna turn the other cheek on this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let this slide because, once the fucking Xbox get announced, this is one of the people I'm gonna reach out to be on my motherfucking podcast. So yeah, let me act like he ain't do nothing wrong. Just so when I do need him, he'll come. You know what I'm saying? But somebody like me, I don't give a fuck about that. Be on my podcast or not, I don't care. So I can speak my mind and say, yo, this is some bullshit. And like I said, my whole thing was just this. How would your favorite YouTubers be acting if it was Crap Gamer that spread this rumor and not Rand? That's all I said. You know what I mean? Nothing disrespectful, nothing crazy, nothing way left field. It's not an attack. Attacking Rand. It's not an attack. It's just a true statement. I mean, tell me where the lie at. Y'all know goddamn well it would have been a whole different attitude had it been Crap Game or even fucking Mooch or Zaire or any of them dudes. Y'all already know what the fucking outcome would have been. So it's like, no, keep that same energy, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, nobody likes me, and that's okay, because I don't like y'all anyway. Nobody likes Hard8, man. Fuck you, Hard8. Fuck out of here, Hard8. Stop telling the truth around this motherfucker. Kiss our asses or we don't like you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Butter our fucking biscuits, pause, or we don't fucking like you. Don't call me out on nothing. The trolls do that. The trolls do that. You shouldn't be doing that, Hard8. Don't call me out. Fuck you. I don't like this guy. All right, well, I'm the bad guy, man. It's all good. But anyway, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here, though. You did? That's all I was asking. What makes the man with 1 million so special? That's exactly what I asked. I asked the same thing, and somebody came at me and told me, damn, Hard8, you don't like nobody. Why you attacking Rand? I'm like, yo, I'm not attacking him. I'm just asking because this is exactly what I asked yesterday. I said, what makes Rand so credible? Because he has 1 million gamer score? And somebody gonna come at me and say, why you attacking Rand? You don't like anybody. Then a whole 24 hours later, come to find out the rumor is fucking bullshit. So what the fuck? Again, I'm just asking the question, what makes him credible? Maybe somebody can tell me, hey, this is what makes him credible. You know how they showed off the new Xbox at the Game Awards? Well, nobody knew about that, and Rand was one of the people that said that was going to happen. Oh, okay. Well, cool. He may have some fucking insiders. He may have some real sources. But nobody said nothing. Only thing I got was, why you attacking Rand? I'm like, yo, I'm not attacking him. I just want to know what makes him so credible. Can somebody tell me what makes him so fucking credible so I can be like, oh, okay? Because understand this. I would love for fucking Horizon to come to fucking PC. First of all, You know what I mean? I'm natively, not through PS Now, natively. I would love for Horizon to come to PC. I would love for all the motherfucking PlayStation exclusives to come to PC, because I would like to play some of my favorite games in the best possible way. So I'm not even knocking on that. I just want to know what makes him credible. And if somebody can tell me that and give me some legit information, then I could be like, oh, all right, well, shit. Yeah, maybe you're onto something. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But you know, motherfucker, oh, you're attacking them. Oh, like, what the fuck? Even today, like when I said what I said, you had people in my mentions talking about some, hey man, just ignore the idiots. I'm the idiot? Because what? How I'm the idiot? And I'm the one spreading rumors? But I'm the idiot? Was I the one wrong? Nah, but I'm the idiot. Oh, okay. Like, come on, man. That should be crazy. And this is what happens when motherfuckers is too invested in people instead of what the fuck is being said. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. Like I said before, you could love me or hate me. I keep the same motherfucking energy. It don't matter who you are, if I'm cool with you or not. You say some dumbass shit, then yeah, I got something to say about that. That's just about a motherfucking line. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if we best motherfucking friends. If you try to sit here and tell me that the sun is not hot, when I know goddamn well that the sun is hot, we're going to have a back and forth. I don't give a goddamn if we best of friends in the whole wide world. We're going to have a back and forth. And then once I prove you wrong, I'm going to continue to clown you from time to time on that shit. Yo, y'all remember when this dumbass nigga said the sun wasn't hot? You know what I mean? I'm going to continue. Like, it's no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? I still love you. I still fuck with you. But you going to get this work for saying some dumbass shit. Period. Just like I expect the same to happen to me if I say some old crazy shit. You dig? So it's just whatever. It's all good. It's all good. What do you think about Xbox fanboys becoming PlayStation fanboys? Man, yeah, it's just more. It's more clout. It's clout chasing. It's more attention. You know what I mean? Dudes couldn't handle the negative attention no more. So that's the thing. That's the thing when people is like the whole generation, right? They didn't give a fuck about a PlayStation, right? They strictly Xbox dudes. Strictly Xbox dudes. They didn't give a fuck about a PlayStation. Then all of a sudden, now they want to get a PlayStation, and then they want to start playing PlayStation games. But you know they clout chasing, and you know they looking for attention because they have to announce the shit. They have to make it an event. They have to make it a fucking extravaganza. Like, oh look, I'm playing God of War for the first time. Xbox dude playing God of War for the first time and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's all a form of fucking clout chasing and looking for attention. How about you just buy the PlayStation and play the fucking games? Why did this shit have to be turned into a fucking spectacle and shit? Because now you're trying to turn over that leaf and make it seem like, oh, look, I like everything. I'm neutral and some shit like that. I'm not the corporate slave y'all thought I've been all this time. I just was on Xbox. But look, I'm giving PlayStation a chance and I'm playing the games. And look, I'm liking the games. Shit is funny, dog. A lot of times, listen, I don't say everything I be thinking, all right? I don't say everything I be thinking, but a lot of times I just be sitting back and I be observing certain people, dog. And a lot of times I be seeing this shit because it comes across my fucking timeline because somebody retweeting or liking a goddamn tweet or some shit like that. But I be sitting back and I be observing shit. I just be like, look at this shit. Look at this clout chasing dick sucker. You know what I mean? PlayStation been out for how many years? You been knew that the games was fire. But you was holding on to that motherfucking Xbox flag. Now that the shit ain't so lucrative for you no more, now all of a sudden you want to act like you this fucking gamer that gives everything a fair chance. Oh, look, I got a PlayStation and I'm playing the fucking exclusives and I love them. They're great. Now you want to act like you some fucking fair gamer or you play everything and all that because it's going to work for your channel. You know what I mean? You're doing it for your fucking channel and for the views and the fucking clout and shit like that. That's what these motherfuckers doing. They frauds, man. It's just too much of that shit going on around here. That's why when a nigga like me come along, people got a problem. Too much. Niggas that just, like I told y'all before, keeping it real has no place on YouTube. It's not going to get you nowhere, yo. It ain't going to get you nowhere. 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 It ain't getting you nowhere, man. I'm telling you, it's not going to get you nowhere. This shit's so much fraud going on. It's just too much. It's just non-stop. All day long. It's non-stop. All day. It's sad. I'm just like, look at this shit. This shit is crazy. It is what it is, though. Let me see. What game you going to? 2020. Only thing I'm looking forward to right now. Well, I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 3. Can't wait to play. Y'all gotta understand. I started to play Resident Evil 3 on the PS3, but I couldn't get into it. It was just too old, outdated. I couldn't get into it. So I never got to play Resident Evil 3 in its entirety. Never got to play the game. So, like I said, I started playing it on the PS3 a long time ago. The game looked disgusting. I just couldn't get into it. Of course, it still had like the tank controls and all that. Of course, it was, it's the original joint. And I just really couldn't get into the game, man. It was just too outdated for me. So I'm definitely looking forward to Resident Evil 3. Definitely. Also, I'm looking forward to, of course, The Last of Us 2. Of course. And I'm looking forward to the next generation, man. I'm looking forward to what the next 2K going to look like, because y'all already know the next Madden and the next 2K is going to be a next generation game. So I'm looking forward to see where that goes. And that's just the next gen type of thing where I want to see everything, how everything improves, if it improves at all. So definitely looking forward to the next generation, next year, and whatever comes with that. But that's it, man. Not too much else going on, man. We'll see how Cyberpunk 2077 turns out. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm ready for next gen. I'm ready for next generation. So that's the biggest thing of next year. It's the biggest thing. E3 next year should be lit. If not E3, then whatever type of events that they hold, Microsoft and Sony, if they decide to hold some solo events, which I think Sony is going to do, it's going to be fucking lit. So I can't wait. I'm ready for next gen, man. That's all I'm waiting on. That's all I'm waiting on. Shout outs to JetLight504. He said, Hard8, are you looking forward to Final Fantasy VII? Not really. Not really. I was one of them dudes back in the day that fell for the hype of Final Fantasy VII. When it first came out, I got it for the PlayStation. I think I made it to the bottom of the stairs. I think I was about to board a train. That's the farthest I made it. That shit was like the beginning of the game. And I was like, nah, I can't play this shit because I don't like RPGs. So I didn't like RPGs at the time. So I fell into the hype, though. Like, everybody was talking about it in school. And I seen it all over the magazines and shit like that. So I fell into the hype, got that joint. Nah. So I'm not really hyped for Final Fantasy VII. But we'll see how it turns out, man. It may turn out to be great. So as more gameplay is shown, I'll take it from there. You dig? So, yeah. Do I play games to see the advancement of technology? Absolutely. Definitely want to see the advancements. That's at the top of the list when it comes to next generation. It's always been like that. I'm talking about even all the way back to the fucking when the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo was on the way. The first thing we was talking about in school was what the graphics look like. What do it look like? You know what I mean? That's the most important thing at the beginning of a generation. Or as a generation is approaching, you want to know what is the leap going to look like. That's the first thing. We can think about if games are decent and all that shit. All the other shit we can worry about later. Right now, we want to know what that leap be about. How that leap looking. That's what we want to see. That's the most important shit in the first 6 months of a fucking console, right? Or the first couple of years, for that much. But yeah, that leap is what fuck we worrying about. I mean, we're worried about the games later on, man. Just show us some technical advances. At least for me. Anyway, at least for me. But, yeah, man, I'm about to get the fuck out of here, man. I think I said this shit 30 times, man. Shout outs to Tick. What up, Tick? You dig? What up? Tick, you still fuck with me, Tick? I don't know, man. Don't nobody like me, man. So I gotta make sure. Man, I don't think we won't see nothing but a slight increase in graphics. PC was who set the bar for graphics in the past. Console parity is now a thing, and it holds PC to what consoles can do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, of course, that goes without saying as far as the parity thing. I'm hoping we see a leap, especially, let's just say that Hellblade shit was like, well, we know that was in engine, whatever. I hope we see a leap. Let's just keep hope alive. Let's just keep hope alive, man. I hope we see a leap, though. I hope we definitely see a leap. But let's keep hope alive, man. Keep hope alive. I don't know. We got to, though. We got to see some type of leap in them graphics. Next gen NBA Live picks. They got next gen NBA Live picks? I did not see that. Send that to me on Twitter, man. Tag me or whatever. Link me that link on Twitter. I need to check those out. I did not see that. But the next gen NBA Live should be lit because they took a whole year off, so they should be just non-stop working on the next generation of NBA Live right now. So it ain't no reason why that game shouldn't come out looking fantastic. How do you feel about PC guys butting into console conversation? You can't even be excited for that Series X without some PC person jumping in. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know. Shit, I mean, it looks so much like a console. I mean, a PC. I guess that's just going to happen naturally. Y'all be talking, man, PC gamers be talking a lot of shit, man. Don't act like y'all motherfuckers is innocent and shit, man. Y'all be talking a lot of shit. So y'all force PC dudes. I mean, the shit that y'all say is the reason why PC motherfuckers be jumping into that shit. Y'all say shit like the best this, the best that, and all that, and it's like, nah. Like, y'all be talking a lot of crazy shit, man. A lot of shit. I mean, at the end of the day, PC, I mean, it would be nice if we can get like a AAA game exclusively for PC, but that don't really, I mean, from like one of these developers, but you know, we don't get that, man. We don't fucking get that. PC exclusives are trash. But yeah, as far as the graphics go, yeah, they're making these games for consoles first. Like, console is the primary thought first. So PC is always going to be at the fucking hands of a console or at the limits of a console. Because if we can treat, like, it would be a, man, if Naughty Dog could just develop for a PC only, truly for PC only, you would probably see some shit you ain't never seen before, man. You would probably be able to see some shit that a console couldn't even fathom, but it's just not the case, man. Star Citizen looked crazy though. That game looked crazy. I mean, I guess you can say that's like a AAA game, right? Because of the budget, but that shit is not even done. Like, when is that shit gonna be like done? A full, complete release. It looks crazy though. If you play offline, 2K ain't trash. Yeah, I play offline, and I think 2K is pretty good, man. I play offline. I don't have no complaints. AAA PC games are a thing of the past. Yes, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. Once they do well, they go multi-plat. Hey, man, at the end of the day, it's all about that business, man. It's all about getting that money. All right, I'm out of here. Shout outs to everybody that came through. Shout outs to all the super chat supporters. Shout outs to all, hit the like button, man. Everybody that hit the like button, you know what I mean? Hit the like button. I'm going to see y'all on Sunday, Any Given Sunday podcast. See y'all at Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. You dig? And, yeah, man. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. Y'all know that girl that got kidnapped? Come to find out that she was lying and shit, trying to get away from her strict mom. I knew that shit was a fucking fraud, dog. I fucking knew it. When I first fucking seen that shit, I'm like, yo, something is not right with this shit. And then when she was found earlier today, I swear to God, I called it. I'm like, yo, watch. I'm like, watch, yo. Something is going to come up This don't even sound right. Like, who would kidnap a girl? Like, usually when girls and shit get kidnapped, especially like in America and shit, they usually like are by themselves or some shit. Like, who gonna jump out and snatch a girl on, while she's walking with her mom? Like, it never made sense to me. It never made sense to me. And then let her go and I'm like, nah. That shit never made sense. Now it's coming out that it was a hoax, man, scam. She did that all because she didn't want to. First they were saying she didn't want to move back to Honduras or some shit like that. Now they saying that she did it because she was trying to get away from her strict ass mother. Wow. And the crazy shit is with all these black girls and shit, and all these girls, period, in America that's being kidnapped and sex trafficked and all that. This shit is, wow, they all should go to jail. Everybody involved should go to jail. Shit is crazy. But I knew that shit was I knew it. I fucking called that shit earlier today, man. I fucking called it. This is a thought I had to myself. See, I didn't jump on fucking Twitter and try to let everybody know. So when it come out to be true, I could be like, look at me, pat me on the back. No, because I wasn't really sure. So I thought I'd keep it to myself. But now that it's out, I knew it. See how easy that is, Rand Al Thor? See how you can know something and just keep it to yourself until the right time? Bam, there you go. I knew it. Facts. But anyway, I'm going to talk about this more on Sunday at AGS Podcast. Make sure y'all check it out, 4 p.m. EST. It's your boy Hard8. And I don't have no beef with nobody, man. I really don't. You know what? I don't give disclaimers. Take it how you want to take it. You dig? But yeah, I see y'all on Sunday and 4 p.m. EST. Any Given Sunday podcast. I'm gone. Deuces.